Hi, back to East Front Series, Kiev to Rostov. Starting the fourth turn, October 1st, turn number 51. Let's see, the Soviets get some reinforcements. Weather's dry. Let's see, what do the Soviets get? They get airplanes. And I think that's it. No, they don't. They get a couple things. Get some cavalry. Get them over here ready to go on the edge of the map. You get airplanes in the ready box. All right. Now we got to do air readiness. Look at the Germans. The Germans, no, they don't get nothing until 52. All right, so it's 8 or less for the Soviets. Nope. Yes. And they recovered 2. Oh, the dummy was, oh no, the dummy always goes in, so one of these doesn't. All right, that one stays up there. And the Germans are, that's a dummy unit, so he's going to get him. I think that's all, yeah, because they had 2 withdrawal. All right, Axis air interdiction. Man, do they want to deal with those headquarters? And I think they're going to have to. Because the last turn they didn't. Nah, we'll leave the interdiction alone. I'm having too much fun with using close air support stuff. All right, so let's go with Axis player segment. All right, Axis movement. So, well, there won't be any overruns because we're never going to get enough odds. He has, what has he got? He's got 4, 5, he's got 6. He's got 6. All right, first things first, let's get this guy down here behind this blown bridge. All right, he's good. All right. And we need to get some units up there. So he could go. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3. He could go in there and hit them. So let's get these guys. Let me get my tweezers, the ones that I know work. So he could. Let's get these guys out. 1, 2. And we're going to hit them in the face. Now, hold on. Yeah. We'll hit them in the face. So 1, 2, 3. All right. This guy can go 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he won't be able to do it. So Axis motorized. Yeah, they get full. Okay. 4, 5. Let's get these guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. You know what we're going to do? I think we're going to back these boys off. 1. I'll still be able to hit him in the face. He's good, good, good. He's okay down here. What do we want to do down here? 1, 2. They don't have the range, so they're going to have to flip so that they can move into range, which is fine. They'll be able to move, but they won't be able to do nothing else this turn. They won't be able to do nothing until next turn. Oops, sorry. I need to take this unit. We need to get him up yonder. Let me see what's in here first. We got 2 and 8. That's 10. We got 12 in there. And these guys have got, yeah, so we're going to take these guys north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to bring these guys into here and into here. And next turn, they'll probably flip. So probably won't do nothing with them this turn. This guy here's okay. And we don't have any other reinforcements. So what we're going to do is attack. No, we're not going to do any of that yet. All right, so we just did movement. There's no reinforcements. We don't have any of the strategic over-infiltration stuff. Nope. Conduct air transport. Don't have any of that. All right, so now we're going to do... Oops. We are going to play... Oh, I got to do the attack declaration. So we know we're going to attack this guy from this hex here. We know, and him probably. And we're going to attack... Let's see. Yeah, that might have been a boo-boo. We're going to attack this way to relieve that pressure. And we're going to attack here. Try to give him some hope. I don't think we're going to mess around down here on this one. Because he's got 7. And he's a -2. So, yeah, we won't mess around down there. Pull that down a little bit. All right, so let's get after these attack declarations. Soviet reaction. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think he's got anybody. No. What's he got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody straighten that headquarters range out for me, thank God. Oh, shoot. That could be bad. That could be bad. Oh, man. So he can react. 1, 2, 3. They don't pay for zone of control, so they can stop this attack in here by moving in. So he can go. They can both move into there. Cavalry and during reaction phase. No, cavalry cannot. All right, so we'll move the cavalry back, but the armor can go in there. All right, he can go in there. What else do they got? No. What's he got? Nope. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, 1, 2, 3 from there. So I don't think they got anything else. These guys are all adjacent, so that's not going to happen. All right, so we've done that move. Now we're going to do the Axis combat. All right. So we're going to do air first. Germans odd. Yes. Soviets, no. All right, so the Germans are going to fly in there. Pick a unit, any unit. Come on, pick a unit, any unit. All right, and they fly in here with, we're going to start, where are we going to start? We're going to start up top. Dummy air units, so nothing. Boo. Boo. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't even reach him. All right, so we're not going to get any artillery. No close air support. All right, well, let's figure out what our attack odds are. So he's got 5 sitting in the clear. And he's got 4, 5, 6. So this isn't going to be pretty. This was a bad choice, I believe. Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did that wrong. Sorry, gang. He wasn't going there. He was going here. My bad. So I got 6. And 12 is 18. 18 and 12 is 20. 18 and 12 is 30. So I got 30 initially. Yeah, because I needed, he's not adjacent to this guy over here. So, all right, and he's got 5 sitting in there. So right now it's 30 to 5. Yeah, I need to validate that with my handy dandy rule book. I want to validate that combat thingy right there. All right. Combat units adjacent to enemy units are not required to attack. Okay. All right. are adjacent to enemy units in hexes where attacks are allowed. All right. All right. Before an attack can take place, it must be declared. The Axis player declares all attacks after all movement is completed in the Axis movement phase. The Soviet player declares all attacks after all movement is completed in Soviet motorized. Okay. Minimum attack odds. We know what that is. All right. Let's see. Enemy units in the hex must project a zone of control into an adjacent friendly occupied hexes. Friendly combat units attack from any hex in the direction. Yeah, I got that. Hexes that, okay. When any friendly unit attacks, all enemy combat units that project a zone of control into the attacking unit's hex must be attacked by either the friendly attacking unit in question. All right, so they got to attack him. So we're going to do them both. All right, so, all right, to multiple. If a stack of friendly units is adjacent to multiple enemy units projecting zones of control into the friendly stack's hex, as long as the minimum initial odds are met, any friendly units are free to attack any or all of the adjacent enemy units. Okay, wait a minute. So if a stack of friendly units is adjacent to multiple enemy units projecting zone of controls into the friendly stack's hex, as long as minimum initial odds are met, any friendly units are free to attack any or all of the adjacent enemy units. So, final example, the weather's blah, blah, blah. Enemy Soviet units occupy A, C, I'm reading a little notes over here, A, C, and D. A, C, and D, all right? Friendly B and F, okay. So, the Axis player desires to attack the Soviet armored unit with his units in B and F. All right, given the current positioning of his units, the infantry unit in hex B could not attack the armored unit in hex A. Why? Why? Oh, the weather's mud. Okay. The Soviet armor unit does not predict a zone of control in hex B during mud turns. All right. All right. So because the infantry unit is in hex B, is in the zone of control of the Soviet infantry unit in hex D, it must attack that hex too. Wow. All right. An attacking unit is required to attack every enemy occupied hex that projects a zone of control. Yeah, so they would have to attack. All right, so we're going to do it all the way around here. So we're going to do him and him at the same time. So it's going to be 10. These guys have 10, and it's sitting in the clear. So it's 3-1. All right. Man, I hope I'm getting that part of this right. It's a little difficult. I get it. Kind of wish you didn't have to do that, but this is like one of two games I got on the table that are both like this. Okay. So we're going to attack both units. We don't have any artillery that can reach. Do the Soviets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can. So they can add 2. No, wait a minute. Yeah, 1, 2, you can hit him. Yeah, so that'll make that 12. He's got a range of 2, so that'll make that 12. He burnt one of his command thingies there. All right, so it's, and you know me, though, I'm using the MMP rules, which means I need my calculator. Again. All right, so 30 divided, I know it's still going to be 3-1. But I really need to watch that. All right. Well, that kind of sucks because you're going to throw in that 2 artillery in there. Didn't really do any good. Could have thrown him into something else. Yeah, we'll just leave that at 10. We won't even use that artillery. We use him in the other attack. All right, so 3-1 still. And then we got a little card out, All right, combined arms. Do we have any of that going on here? For the Germans, we've got motorized infantry, mountain, and mountain, and mountain, and mountain, and motorized and infantry. So we don't have any of that. We have none of that going on. Nope. And it doesn't matter. So Panzer Division integrity. No, because the other LAH is down here. Defender overrun, nope. Defender supply, they're good. Attacking engineer, don't have any of those. No artillery support, no super heavy. All right, so nothing for them. Defender, cast, and artillery support, nope, nothing. So it's just a straight 3-1. Straight 3-1. And we roll a 5. Which is, damn. That was not good. 2. The attackers lose 2. Oh boy. The attackers lose 2. Let me check the step loss thing in here. Make sure I'm doing that right. All right. When called for in a combat result, a unit takes losses. When a 4-step unit takes its first loss, place a 1. Yeah. All right. If a unit that loses, okay. Well, it doesn't say. Doesn't say the priority here. So there is no priority. Interesting. When the loss of a combat strength is required, the owner removes the indicated number of combat strength levels called steps from the total force, not from each unit in that force. No retreat, blah, blah, blah. I didn't do that. Cases go directly, cannot rebuild. A combat unit possesses for both sides. This is printed strength, defense strength, too. It doesn't say. Doesn't say. So, I mean, I got to lose 2 regardless, so it doesn't matter. He's a 2-step unit, isn't he? Yeah, he's a 2-step. There's a Romanian who is a 2-step, so he's going to end up. Oh, he was 4. Now he's 2. How does that work again? Oh, no, that's just stacking. All right, so he started with a 5. So he's going to go down, printed defense strength of 5. They have 3 steps. All right, so he's going to end up. Oh, he already did. No, they did neither, did they? They should have had their markers on them, and they didn't. So because both of these were 3-step units, according to this. All right, so they would have had these things on them, and they didn't. So now they would flip to this side here, and then the next turn they'll be out. So that was my boo-boo. All right. So there they took their 2 losses from that guy, and the Russians have to take 1. Do they want to take him? He becomes a 2-2-4. Or do they want to take this guy here? He becomes a 1-2-4. So either way, you're losing 3. All right, so he'll take a step loss from this guy. He has a strength of 5, so he'll get his first marker too. All right, since he is a 3-step unit. Yeah, I have to remember those. That's a little tricky in here. All right, so that takes care of that one. All right, then we go down here and do this other one, and he's got 6, and this guy's got 9 into 6. is going to be a 2-to-1, all right, 1.5. But if he follows that artillery in there, so that'll give him 8. That'll make it a 1-to-1. But if they add their artillery, that would be, let's see. Nope, either way, it'd still be, so he's going to take that to a 1-to-1. No. 22nd, 22nd, and 22nd. So that's going to be a bad attack. Well, I got to move my darn German marker up to shoot. This could be the end of the game right here. If the Germans roll bad, that might have been a bad choice. Might have been a bad choice. Yep, that was really, really, really a bad choice. Yeah, well, let's do it anyhow. So there's going to be no bonus for anybody. It's going to be another one of these straight ups unless... Yeah, it's going to be a straight 1-to-1. They've got to roll low. They roll a 2. They roll a 2. Hopefully that's good. A step with an asterisk means must lose 1 extra step. It attacks without attack supply or attacks a non-destroyed enemy fortification. All right. So he's going to lose 1, and the Russians are going to lose 2. They're going to lose 2 steps. He's only a 4, so he's only a 2-step unit. So he would lose 1. Does the armor lose 1? No, that would eliminate him. Either way, they're going to get eliminated. Do we want to lose the armor? I'm saying no. So we'll lose the infantry. And the armor will stay right there. Wow. And the Germans have to lose 1. Doesn't really matter which one. But I think... Okay, he's good. All right. Well, that kind of stinks because now the Germans have 11 steps. They have 11 strength points lost. If they lose 1 more, the game's over. How the hell are you supposed to play this and not lose that many steps? Well, I mean, I did have some good die rolls for the Soviets earlier. Seems to me the only way to do it is keep the Germans completely stacked up. Where is this guy? Right there? Get rid of that. Put that in yonder. So, well, I don't think we're going to attack down here in the south. I think we're going to leave that one right there as it was because those were not very successful. All right, but now it is the Axis motorized movement phase. And the motorized can move half and the cavalry can move half. Well, they're not going to overrun nobody. And there's not going to be any more combat. So in the motorized movement, let's see, motorized movement phase. Well, you can always exit, I guess. So they just can't re-enter. All right, they can exit, but they can't re-enter a zone of control. I think he's fine right there. He can't, because he can't, well, that's shared, so I guess he could really. No, because the units don't. It's a tough one. So there's really nothing, as the Germans, those guys can't. I mean, I'm not going to do nothing with this guy, although they could have helped. All right, so we'll just call that one right there and move on to the next phase. All right, so then we move on to Axis engineering, which you don't have, Soviet player. All right, Soviet motorized movement. So we'll do the Soviet motorized movement, and that is, where are you at? Motorized can move full, cavalry can move half, and an activated non-motorized. And there's no armor train, no flotilla. All right, so we got to get... Oh, shit, sorry. They're not like they're going to attack these guys. Man, that's a tough one. They can go in there. These guys, they would have to be activated, so... Can they move during the motorized movement phase? And then re-enter? No. Move directly from? No. Exception, Soviet motorized infiltration movement. But these aren't motorized. And plus, they're not in range anyhow. What's in here? He's got armor in there. He could move. But I think... And he could move. But man, I don't know. He would have 7 against, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not good, but they should be able to take care of this guy here. That'll get rid of the one step. Let's see. 1, 2. No, that wouldn't work. No. Does he have anything else? What's he got over here? Cavalry. He can move half, I think. All right, so we'll move him half. Let's see. We'll go 1, 2, 3. All right, this guy can't move. 1, 2, 3. That guy can't move. Here we go. He can move full. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll move him into here. 5. Which is not going to do really him any good. I'm telling you, this game could be over right here, guys. All right, so that's the Soviet motorized. And we would go into... Yeah, I'd probably have to use the air in this thing here. Soviet attack declaration. Well, we know we're attacking. We're going to attack with all 3 of these right here into him. So we know that's happening. Whoops. We know that's happening. See, there's no replacements or stuff like that in this game, so there's nothing they can do. They lose this 12th step, and this is it. All right, Axis reaction phase. They don't have anybody that can react to that. He's in contact. They'll never get there. Well, it's got to be within 3. So, and he's here. None of these guys can because they're all in contact. All right, so Soviet combat. Okay, so let's see. Do we air? Soviet air? Yes or no? Yes. German air? Yes, they both got it. All right, so let's pick one out of here. I'll get rid of that. He's a loss. All right, pick one out. The Soviets choose that guy, and the Germans choose this guy. All right, so we're going to do... We're going to do air to air. They're each are separate now. Don't get that mixed up. So air initiative. Let's see who gets the air initiative. Soviet rolls a 2. Germans roll a 9. The Germans get the initiative. Air combat differential is -1. So they gotta roll a 6 or higher to not lose anything, or lower than a 6. They roll a 5. A 5 is an A result, aborted. The target, because they got initiative, the target is aborted and immediately placed. Good. So they chased that Russian unit out of there. So it's simultaneous. Let's see what they did to the German unit. So theirs is a +1. And they roll a 1. And the German unit is eliminated. Oh, wow. Wonder what that means. Wonder what that means. He's dead. He's aborted. I don't think the air steps have any effect on this. All right, so there's no air. Germans don't have any artillery to fire into there, so they're gonna get 4. Wow, 4 and 7. It's 11 into 1. My God. Yeah, this is probably going to be over. Get rid of that. All right, so 11 into 1. One he can't reach. All right. And, boy, there's not, yeah. there's not going to be much to this. So 11 into 1, no combined. Yeah, do they get combined arms? Let's see. I don't think so. I think it's all. It can't be armor. Let's see if they have anything motorized. What was in here? No, just armor. So it can't be. It can be armor, mobile anti-tank artillery, or mobile AT, along with motorized infantry, engineers, motorized engineers, recon, or motorcycles. Nope, none of that. Supply, attacking engineers, nope. Cast, nope. Artillery, nope. Super heavy, nope. And the only terrain benefit is, if I can find it. Oh, he's in that little tiny town. Nothing. Yeah, this one's over. 11 to 1. C'est la vie. He rolls a 6 at 11 to 1. That's off the chart. And that is a Defender E. He is eliminated. And guess what? This game just ended. That's, god darn. I'm going to figure out how to play this one. So that's 12 victory points. And that is the rule. So there's their 12 victory points lost. So let me check the rule just to make sure. Where's that at? In the playbook. Man, that's really, really interesting. What was I playing? Scenario 3? So, all right. Alternatively, the Soviet player wins regardless of locations held if the Axis player has a total of 12 or more steps has lost a total of 12 or more steps during the course of the scenario. Game over. So that's it, guys. So, small scenario for East Front. I mean, not a tiny scenario, but a small area to play in. And I don't know, that alternative rule. I mean, I'm sure there's a reason for it because, I mean, the Germans were already thin, but hell, I never even got the attack of those units coming down from up here. Was it, 4th Panzer or 1st? I don't remember, but hell, I never got that attack underway. So I don't know. I mean, unless the Germans just, I guess the trick is to just fall back. Don't let the Russians hit you. Stack your shit up really, really strong and fall back to the Dnieper. Or, well, fall back and let the Soviets extend, and then hopefully that attack, those units come in and just wreck the shit up here and take those initial victory, which is 1, 2, and then 3 right there. So I don't know any other way to do it. But yeah, so this is Kiev to Rostov. This was scenario 3. And this is my first EFS as Manstein. And he lost. So, but I think in the real situation that the Soviets had great breakouts here in front of Melitopol. And then those units came down behind them and just literally destroyed, I think it was something like 6 divisions or something, just literally wrecked that many divisions and captured a boatload more. All right, so, hey, any comments on that? Tell me how to do this one better. Drop them down below. This one, actually, no major supply rules in this one here, just general supply. So I'm sure we'll move on to another version of this where we're using the actual MSUs, depots, and the attack supply. All right, thanks for watching this thing, gang. Let's get this posted so y'all can see the outcome.